I am with Darlene Smith, and she is a fitness trainer at Iron Jox Training Center.
Yes.
It's like a cool name. I like the name. Darlene, how are you today?
I'm great. And yourself?
I am good, and we are going to talk all things fitness and nutrition relating to women going through menopause, which I think is a really important topic and something that we don't talk about publicly very often.
Yes.
But before we dive into that, tell me just a little bit about yourself. Tell me about who is Darlene.
Okay. I am a mother of 5, a grandmother of 2.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a fitness trainer, which I love and have the passion for. I'm also a chef, so I know a little bit about food. And that's basically
That's amazing.
as of right now.
Yeah, those are beautiful, wonderful things, and I can't believe you have 5 kids and 2 grandkids. That's incredible. So tell me about your life as a fitness trainer. What made you want to become a fitness trainer, and how you got into this?
Okay, long story short, when I had my 5th child, I gained a lot of weight.
Okay.
And I worked out and I lost 30 pounds. And I said, okay, I want to do this for people. So that was in 2015. And so after that, I went to school to become a personal trainer. And I kept my weight off, and then I gained the weight back.
Okay.
Because life happens.
Life does happen. And I feel like that's a story that people are going to be watching, and they're going to relate to.
Yes. Yeah. So even though I'm a fitness trainer, I couldn't get my mind to get back where I was. So I went to Iron Jox. The owner name is James Grace.
Wonderful.
And he got me to working out and said, I'm going to get you back to training. Yeah. So I'm like, no, I have to get my mind right before I could do anything for anyone else. So I started in April 2022. I had got my first client in 2022, December.
Okay.
And it's been ever since then.
And ever since then, you've been on the path of doing this.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about Iron Jox.
Okay, Iron Jox, it's a semi-private gym.
Okay.
It is based on personal trainers.
Wonderful.
So
is it here in the Akron area?
No, it's in Macedonia, Ohio.
Okay.
So it's based with basically personal trainers. We have group training classes. The thing with me, organically, I became a trainer that trained women that's either in perimenopause or menopause. And so that has become my niche and my specialty.
Yeah.
And I also train men too. So.
Oh, I love that. So let's dive into that a little bit.
Okay.
Tell me, why did you decide that you wanted to help women going through menopause or perimenopause?
Okay. I am an early bloomer. In other words, I started menopause early. I went through menopause at that, I think it was 41, 42.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so I'm post-menopausal now. And the things that came along with that, which most women have issues with, is weight gain and the stomach area, which they call the hormonal belly. And, when we get to a certain age and we start going through that menopause and our estrogen starts getting low, we don't understand why we got this belly. You know what I'm saying? And that's primarily where it goes, and in the thighs and everywhere. But that's the issue most women have.
Yeah. And so what are some of the other struggles other than what you just mentioned that women face when they're going through menopause?
The other symptoms, as far as like the hot flashes, mood swings, different things like that. But for me, when they come to me, I really deal with their mental. They have like confidence issues, self-esteem issues. So for me as a trainer, I work with that first, because once I get their minds to switch over, and I always tell them to give themselves grace, give yourself grace. You didn't get this way overnight. It's something that all of us women go through,
right. Well, and those two things go together. It's actually funny when you said that. I was reminded of, I won't quote the whole thing, but a Legally Blonde quote where she says exercise creates endorphins. And endorphins make you happy. And it's so true. Like when we are exercising, we get those endorphins and it changes our mental state.
Yes, it actually helps with stress, depression. It helps with that. It's like your natural mechanism, your natural medicine that you have. So
yeah, that's so good. And so what are ways that you help women jump through those tough hurdles that they may have
Like for me, like I say, I start with their mental.
You start with their mental.
Okay, even though they don't know I'm working with their mental.
You're helping their self-esteem.
Yes, and I strength train. That's the basis of all my training. Yes, I do have them do cardio. I have them do some HIIT. But at the end of the day, we base it off of strength training because with women, especially with our menopause and our estrogen going low, we lose 3 to 6% of muscle a year.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I had no idea it was so high.
Yes, it's very high. Estrogen is our superpower, I call it.
Okay.
And so as that starts to deplenish, we need something to
Boost it back up.
yeah, not necessarily boost it back up because as it goes down, it's there. But strength training,
Boost back up our strength.
yes,
the muscle
yeah,
back
because not just that, it also with the strength training, you're building muscle, you're maintaining muscle, and you're strengthening your bones. A lot of people in the fitness, we talk about muscle, but we don't talk enough about also the bone because your bones, your muscle, just like your muscle has to be under that stress, that tension, your bones need that also.
That's so interesting. That I had no idea. So when you're strength training, you're actually building the strength in your bones as well?
Yes, because if we don't put our body under that, the structure within our bones, it's like little honeycombs, I would say, and it gets wider and wider and wider. The strength training closes that gap. And, with women, because of menopause, osteoporosis, if I say it correctly, is really big for us, and hip fractures and things of such.
And that's like the degenerative nature of the bones when you get osteoporosis, right?
So it's kind of, it's kind of one way to fight against it in a way. So yeah,
that's amazing. So you also know about food
Yes.
because you were a chef. And
Yes.
so you touch on nutrition with these women as well. So share a little bit about that.
Okay, with nutrition, first of all, I say they always ask about diet. I was like, whatever diet that you choose for your life, that's for you, because diet is really what you eat, And so whatever diet you choose for you, you need to do that in moderation. You need to be in a calorie deficit because also with menopause, our metabolism goes down.
Yeah.
So so they'll say, well, I always ate this and I ate that, and now I can't. I just keep gaining weight. Well, that's why, because your metabolism is going down. That's also what strength training helps to also boost that. Yeah.
So you just help them with whatever they're already eating. You help them do that in a healthy way and with a calorie deficit, like you said, to lose weight.
And stress protein.
Oh, absolutely.
We have to get in the right amount, a good amount of protein every day with every meal if possible. Your choice of protein. Everyone doesn't eat meat, but there's other ways to get in protein. Yes.
Okay. So if someone is watching this and they are starting menopause, going through perimenopause, whatever it is, they're struggling. Maybe they're not even going through menopause yet, but they're starting to see some of the symptoms from pre-menopause.
Right.
What would you say is their first step? What would you say they should start doing?
Your first step, I feel you should speak to your doctor.
Okay, that's a great tip.
Make sure you speak to your doctor. They have doctors that are specifically for menopause, so that, and actually get into a exercise routine, because this is not just so you can get an address to go on a vacation.
Yeah.
This is actually for the rest of your life. And that's, and I tell my clients that this is for the rest of your life. Whether you're with me or you're with someone else or you're on your own, you have to do this for the rest of your life.
Darlene, I love that because you gave people two very tangible things just now. You said, go see a doctor.
Yes.
And then you said, get on an exercise program. And like you said, it can look different. If someone is in the range of being able to come and see you, they can come see you.
Definitely.
Their trainer, and we will give all that information in a moment. But if they're not, they can go to their local gym and find a trainer or find a program there. And I love that you gave those two very tangible steps for people.
Thank you.
So if they want to come see you to train, how can they find you?
They can go to www.ironjox.com. They can also contact me on Instagram at Genuine Fitness _ So that's my Instagram page. So
great.
I'm ready.
All right. I love that. And so if someone does contact you, can they, maybe they're a little bit unsure if they want to dive right in and do the whole program. Can they come and just have an appointment, see
Yes.
how it goes, do kind of like a trial.
Yes, you could call and get a consultation. So they'll set you up through a link through email for a consultation.
Wonderful.
And if you would like to schedule with me, then we'll set that up and we can go from there.
And they can come and check it out.
Yes, take care.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Darlene.
Thank you.
You are so knowledgeable about this topic. And if someone even just has any questions, can they reach out to you?
Yes.
Just ask questions.
Yes, they
about
can.
What they're going through
Yes, they
with their
can.
fitness and whatnot. Well, thank you. I'm glad.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Akron, make sure that you go see Darlene Smith at Iron Jox Training Center for all of your training needs, all the way up through Macedonia. Macedonia area should definitely come see.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. All right. And make sure you guys stay tuned on Good Morning Akron because we always have more great stuff coming up next.